It's Tuesday. It's March 10th. I'm Megan McKinney. You're listening to Hear First from IPR. Alliant Energy is wanting to build a gas-fired power plant in Linn County to support data center development. County supervisors are now drafting regulations on new plants. Here's more from IPR's James Kelly.
The ordinance in its current form includes a proposed 2.25-mile setback from population centers. A new amendment the board discussed would allow them to reduce that setback by 25% under certain conditions. County Chair Kirsten Running-Marquardt says the ordinance balances potential economic growth with community concerns about air quality, noise, and utility cost increases.
This is taking into consideration that these are residential areas of communities that we're looking at, the setback from. With this amendment, we're also trying to make sure that we're being fair and reasonable should something arise, maybe that we haven't thought of.
A representative from Alliant Energy says the utility is looking to build a facility in unincorporated Linn County to support a large increase in electrical demand. I'm James Kelly, IPR News.
State Auditor Rob Sand has turned in what he calls a record-breaking number of signatures to get on the ballot for the June 2nd primary election for governor. IPR's Katerina Sostarek has more.
Sand says he submitted more than 24,000 signatures from Iowa voters. Iowa law requires at least 3,500 signatures to get on the ballot for statewide office. Sand is a Democrat, but he says more than 1/5 of the signatures came from independents and Republicans. He says this is proof that his campaign has momentum, and it shows Iowans are interested in a new direction for the state.
This was a 99-county operation. In fact, we are very close to 100 signatures in all 99 counties for this. So that we're showing not just strength in heavily populated areas, but no matter where you live in the state of Iowa, you've got neighbors that sign to help us get on the ballot here.
Republicans Randy Feenstra and Brad Sherman have also submitted signatures to get on the primary ballot. The deadline to file paperwork to run in the primary election is this Friday. I'm Katerina Sostarek, IPR News.
Another election news, another candidate has dropped out of the race for Iowa's 4th congressional district. Republican Christian Schlafer says he is suspending his campaign. He's a farmer and volunteer firefighter from Lakota and Kossuth County. Schlafer says he will continue to fight for conservative values. There are still 2 Republicans running for incumbent Randy Feenstra's seat as he seeks the party's nomination for governor. President of the Siouxland Chamber of Commerce, Chris McGowan, and Iowa Tea Party founder Ryan Rhodes of Ames. The Democrats who want to serve the 4th District are former State Representative Dave Dawson of Lawton, Ashley Wolf-Tornabane of Storm Lake, and Stephanie Steiner of Sutherland. A bill that says healthcare providers and institutions could decline to participate in services that violate their conscience has been passed by the Iowa Senate. It defines conscience as ethical, moral, or religious beliefs or principles held by a healthcare provider or institution. Republican Senator Jeff Taylor of Sioux Center says healthcare providers take an oath to do no harm.
I would want my healthcare professional to not be punished for following that oath or a comparable oath in the healthcare profession if they feel in good conscience they cannot perform a procedure or prescribe a certain drug.
All Democrats voted against the bill. Senator Matt Blake says it opens the door to denying health services to people because of who they are, like LGBTQ Iowans or even single mothers. The Senate amended the bill so it no longer offers conscience protections to insurance companies. It now goes back to the House for consideration. You're listening to Hear First from Iowa Public Radio. I'm Megan McKinney. Hey, thanks for listening, and I hope you have a great Tuesday.